Welcome to Week 5 England Premier League predictions. Get ready for another thrilling round of action as we break down every match, share expert insights, and give you the hottest predictions to keep you ahead of the game. Whether you're here for accurate score predictions, team analysis, or insider tips, you've come to the right place. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a prediction that could change your week. Match analysis: Liverpool versus Everton. Liverpool are currently sitting top of the UEFA Champions League group stage table with a perfect record of 4 wins from 4 matches, scoring 9 goals and conceding 4. Their form is dominant, as reflected in their last 5 matches, 4 consecutive wins and 1 game not yet played. This shows consistency both in attack and defense, with a positive goal difference of +5. Everton, on the other hand, are in the Europa League group stage sitting in 6th place. They have collected 7 points from 4 matches, with 2 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss. They have scored 5 goals and conceded 3, holding a +2 goal difference. Their recent form is mixed with 2 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss, showing resilience but not the same level of dominance as Liverpool. Tactics: Liverpool's strength lies in their consistent attacking play, as they have averaged more than 2 goals per match. They combine this with a compact defense that only allowed 4 goals in 4 games, making them hard to break down. Their tactical approach will likely be high pressing and quick transitions, using their attacking efficiency to exploit spaces. Everton, while competitive, have a less powerful goal record. They are likely to set up with a defensive structure, focusing on absorbing Liverpool's pressure and hitting back through counterattacks. Given Liverpool's superior momentum and Everton's mixed results, the tactical battle will be between Liverpool's offensive dominance and Everton's attempt to stay compact and organized. Match prediction: based on the table, Liverpool are clear favorites with their unbeaten record and commanding top position, while Everton remain competitive but less consistent in the Europa League group stage. The gulf in form and performance suggests that Liverpool should maintain their winning run. Therefore, the prediction for this match is a Liverpool win, with a possible fallback outcome being a draw if Everton manage to hold defensively. Prediction: Liverpool win or draw. Match analysis: Burnley versus Nottingham Forest. Burnley sits 17th in the Europa League group stage standings with 3 points from 4 matches, recording 1 win and 3 losses. They have scored 4 goals but conceded 7, leaving them with a -3 goal difference. Their recent form shows 1 win and 3 defeats, which reflects inconsistency but also the ability to grab results when opportunities come. Nottingham Forest are positioned slightly higher in 15th place, with 4 points from 4 matches. They have 1 win, 1 draw, and 2 losses, scoring 4 goals and conceding 8, which leaves them with a -4 goal difference. Their recent run has been mixed with 1 win, 1 draw, and 2 consecutive losses, showing vulnerability at the back. Both teams are struggling defensively, but Burnley's recent win gives them a small psychological boost. Tactics: Burnley are likely to rely on a direct and aggressive approach, focusing on maximizing their few goal-scoring chances, as shown by their 4 goals from limited attacking opportunities. Their main tactical aim will be to exploit Nottingham Forest's weak defense, which has already conceded 8 goals in just 4 matches. Nottingham Forest, however, will attempt to stay compact and use their slightly better attacking balance to pressure Burnley. Still, their backline remains fragile, and if they allow Burnley space, they risk conceding again. This clash will likely be decided in midfield, where Burnley must cut off Forest's build-up play and rely on quick forward movements. Match prediction: looking strictly at the table, both teams are struggling in terms of consistency, but Burnley's position, 17th, is just behind Nottingham Forest, 15th. Forest have conceded more goals overall, which may favor Burnley if they capitalize on defensive errors. Given the statistics and form patterns, this encounter is expected to be tight and competitive, but Burnley have the slight edge to secure a result at home or on determination. Therefore, the prediction is a Burnley win, with a possible alternative being a draw if Nottingham Forest manage to hold off Burnley's pressure. Prediction: Burnley win or draw. Match analysis: Brighton versus Tottenham. Tottenham are currently 3rd in the UEFA Champions League group stage, showing strong form with 3 wins and 1 loss in 4 matches. They have scored 8 goals and conceded only 1, boasting a very solid +7 goal difference. Their last 5 matches include 3 wins and 1 loss, highlighting consistency in attack and defense. Brighton, on the other hand, sit 13th in the Europa League group stage with 4 points from 4 matches. Their record stands at 1 win, 1 draw, and 2 losses, with 4 goals scored and 6 conceded, leaving them at -2 goal difference. Their form has been inconsistent, with 1 win, 1 draw, and 2 defeats in their last 4 games. Based on the standings, Tottenham clearly looks stronger, but Brighton have shown moments of resilience that could make the match competitive. Tactics. Tottenham's tactical edge lies in their organized defense and sharp attack, as seen from conceding only 1 goal in 4 matches while scoring 8. They are likely to play with high intensity, pressing early and using their attacking efficiency to dominate. Brighton, however, will need to be more defensively disciplined while aiming to exploit counterattacks. Their strategy will probably focus on absorbing pressure and hitting Tottenham on transitions, especially since Tottenham have already shown vulnerability in their single loss. Brighton's key will be to stay compact at the back and rely on quick forward movements to create chances. Match prediction. While Tottenham come in as the stronger side with a high position and excellent statistics, Brighton still have the potential to frustrate opponents, especially when they focus on structure and counterattacking. Given Brighton's need to improve their standing and Tottenham's one slip in form, this could be a tricky encounter. Therefore, the prediction leans towards a Brighton win, with the safe alternative outcome being a draw if Tottenham's defense proves too difficult to break down. Prediction: Brighton win or draw. Match analysis: West Ham versus Crystal Palace. West Ham are struggling in 18th place in the relegation zone, with only 3 points from 4 matches. Their record shows 1 win and 3 losses, with 4 goals scored but a worrying 11 conceded, leaving them on a -7 goal difference. Their last 5 matches underline this inconsistency, showing 3 losses and only 1 win. Crystal Palace, meanwhile, sit much stronger in 9th place in the Europa League group stage, having collected 6 points from 4 matches. Their record stands at 1 win and 3 draws, with 4 goals scored and just 1 conceded, giving them a +3 goal difference. Palace's last 5 matches reflect stability with 3 draws, 1 win, and no defeats, highlighting their ability to avoid losses and grind out results. Tactics: West Ham will likely try to improve defensively, but their numbers suggest a vulnerable backline, having conceded 11 goals in just 4 matches. Their approach may be to attack early to relieve pressure, but this could leave gaps for Crystal Palace to exploit. Palace, on the other hand, are clearly stronger defensively, conceding only 1 goal so far. Their tactical setup is likely to be defensive solidity combined with controlled possession, aiming to frustrate West Ham and capitalize on their mistakes. Palace's pattern of draws suggests they will be comfortable containing pressure and breaking forward when opportunities arise. Match prediction: Considering the table, Crystal Palace are in a far more stable position than West Ham. While West Ham are leaking goals and struggling to collect points, Palace are unbeaten with a strong defensive record. This gives Palace the advantage going into the match. Therefore, the prediction is a Crystal Palace win, with the alternative outcome being a draw if West Ham manage to hold on. Prediction: Crystal Palace win or draw. Match analysis: Wolves versus Leeds United. Wolves sit bottom of the table in 20th place, relegation zone, with 0 points from 4 matches. Their record is poor, showing 4 straight losses, with only 2 goals scored and 9 conceded, leaving them with a -7 goal difference. Their last 5 matches also show 4 consecutive defeats, highlighting their struggles in both attack and defense. Leeds United are positioned higher in 16th place, Europa League group stage, with 4 points from 4 matches. They have recorded 1 win, 1 draw, and 2 losses, scoring just 1 goal but conceding 6, giving them a -5 goal difference. Their recent form has been inconsistent, with 1 win, 1 draw, and 2 defeats, which shows they are not entirely stable despite being above Wolves in the table. Tactics: Wolves are likely to focus on finding stability at the back after conceding heavily in their matches. Their approach will probably involve a compact defensive setup, looking to avoid another loss, while trying to capitalize on Leeds' weak scoring record, only 1 goal in 4 matches. Leeds, meanwhile, will look to press Wolves high and use their slightly better points tally to gain confidence, but their attack has been ineffective so far. This could give Wolves opportunities to counterattack and exploit gaps left behind. For Wolves, success will depend on minimizing defensive errors and making the most of limited chances. Match prediction. Based on the table, Wolves remain bottom without a point, while Leeds are slightly stronger but far from convincing. Leeds' major weakness is their lack of goals, which could make them vulnerable even against a struggling side like Wolves. Given Wolves' need for a result and Leeds' inconsistency, this match could be tighter than the standings suggest. Therefore, the prediction is a Wolves win, with the alternative outcome being a draw if Leeds manage to control the game. Prediction: Wolves win or draw. Match analysis: Manchester United versus Chelsea. Chelsea are sitting 5th in the Europa League group stage with 8 points from 4 matches. Their record shows 2 wins and 2 draws, remaining unbeaten. They have scored 9 goals and conceded only 3, giving them a strong +6 goal difference. Their last 5 matches reflect solid form with 2 wins and 2 draws, showing consistency and defensive resilience. Manchester United, on the other hand, are down in 14th place in the Europa League group stage, having collected just 4 points from 4 matches. They have 1 win, 1 draw, and 2 losses, scoring 4 goals and conceding 7, with a -3 goal difference. Their form is unstable, with 1 win, 1 draw, and 2 defeats in their recent run. Chelsea clearly enter this fixture as the stronger and more consistent side. Tactics: Chelsea are likely to approach the game with controlled possession and attacking fluidity, using their ability to score regularly while keeping a solid defense. Their 9 goals in 4 matches highlight their efficiency up front, while conceding only 3 shows balance across the pitch. They will probably press United's fragile backline and look to control midfield dominance. Manchester United, however, may try to use a counter-attacking strategy to exploit spaces, since they have struggled defensively and cannot afford to be too open against Chelsea. To stand a chance, United must remain disciplined and avoid mistakes at the back, but Chelsea's consistency gives them the tactical edge. Match prediction. Based on the table, Chelsea's unbeaten record and highest standing make them the clear favourites over Manchester United. With a stronger attack, a tighter defence, and consistent results, Chelsea are better placed to secure a result. Therefore, the prediction is a Chelsea win, with the alternative outcome being a draw if Manchester United manage to resist Chelsea's pressure. Prediction: Chelsea win or draw. Match analysis: Fulham versus Brentford. Fulham sit in 11th place in the Europa League group stage with 5 points from 4 matches. Their record shows 1 win, 2 draws, and 1 loss, scoring 3 goals while conceding 4, giving them a -1 goal difference. Their last 5 matches highlight inconsistency, with 2 draws, 1 loss, and 1 win, showing they struggle to turn matches into victories. Brentford are right below them in 12th place, with 4 points from 4 matches. They have 1 win, 1 draw, and 2 losses, scoring 5 goals but conceding 7, resulting in a -2 goal difference. Their recent form is also inconsistent, with 1 win, 1 draw, and 2 defeats. Both sides are close in the table, but Fulham have a slightly stronger defensive record, while Brentford look more dangerous in attack. Tactics: Fulham will likely rely on defensive organization, aiming to avoid mistakes and control possession in midfield. However, their struggle to score goals, only 3 so far, suggests they may lack firepower to dominate. Brentford, meanwhile, are likely to use a more attacking approach, as they have scored 5 goals compared to Fulham's 3. They will look to press high and exploit defensive gaps, especially since Fulham have shown vulnerability in tight matches. Brentford's ability to score slightly more freely could be the key in a close tactical battle. Match prediction. Based on the table, Fulham and Brentford are very close in performance, but Brentford's stronger attacking numbers give them an edge. Fulham may try to stay solid defensively, but Brentford's offensive intent could tilt the balance. Therefore, the prediction is a Brentford win, with the alternative outcome being a draw if Fulham's defense holds firm. Prediction: Brentford win or draw. Match analysis: Sunderland versus Aston Villa. Sunderland sits 7th in the Europa League group stage with 7 points from 4 matches. Their record shows 2 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss, scoring 5 goals and conceding 3, giving them a +2 goal difference. Their last 5 matches reflect mixed form with 2 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss, demonstrating that they can perform well but are occasionally inconsistent. Aston Villa, on the other hand, are in 19th place in the relegation zone, with only 2 points from 4 matches. They have recorded 2 draws and 2 losses, scoring no goals while conceding 4, resulting in a -4 goal difference. Villa's last 5 matches indicate struggles in both attack and defense, with 2 losses and 2 draws, highlighting their inability to secure wins. Tactics. Sunderland are likely to control the match through midfield dominance and structured attacks, taking advantage of Aston Villa's lack of goal-scoring threat. They may employ a combination of high pressing and quick transitions to exploit Villa's weak defense. Aston Villa, however, will probably adopt a defensive setup, attempting to absorb pressure and counterattack, but their inability to score so far makes this approach risky. Sunderland's tactical advantage lies in their balanced defense and defense, while Villa will struggle to create meaningful chances. Match prediction. Based strictly on the table, Sunderland are clearly the stronger side, both in form and overall statistics. Aston Villa's goal drought and low points tally make them highly vulnerable. Therefore, the prediction is a Sunderland win, with the alternative outcome being a draw if Villa manage to hold defensively for a sustained period. Prediction: Sunderland win or draw. Match analysis: Bournemouth versus Newcastle United. Bournemouth sit 4th in the UEFA Champions League group stage with 9 points from 4 matches, recording 3 wins and 1 loss. They have scored 6 goals and conceded 5, leaving them with a +1 goal difference. Their recent form is strong, with 3 wins and 1 loss in the last 4 matches, showing resilience and the ability to turn matches in their favor. Newcastle United, on the other hand, are positioned in 10th place in the Europa League group stage with 5 points from 4 matches. Their record stands at 1 win, 2 draws, and 1 loss, scoring 3 goals and conceding 3, resulting in a 0 goal difference. Their last 5 matches show inconsistency, with 1 win, 2 draws, and 1 loss, indicating that while they can compete, they struggle to dominate games. Tactics. Bournemouth are likely to rely on a balanced attacking strategy, aiming to exploit Newcastle's relatively weak goal-scoring record. Their approach will involve pressing in midfield and quick transitions to create scoring chances. Defensively, they need to maintain focus, as they have conceded 5 goals in 4 matches, showing some vulnerability. Newcastle, meanwhile, will likely adopt a defensive and counter-attacking strategy, hoping to absorb Bournemouth's pressure and create opportunities on the break. Bournemouth's superior goal-scoring consistency and recent wins give them a tactical edge. Match prediction. Based on the table, Bournemouth's higher position and stronger recent form make them favorites against Newcastle United. Newcastle's inconsistency and lower goal output increase Bournemouth's chances to secure a positive result. Therefore, the prediction is a Bournemouth win, with the alternative outcome being a draw if Newcastle manage to contain Bournemouth's attacks effectively. Prediction: Bournemouth win or draw. Match analysis: Arsenal versus Manchester City. Arsenal are currently 2nd in the UEFA Champions League group stage with 9 points from 4 matches, recording 3 wins and 1 loss. They have scored 9 goals and conceded only 1, giving them a strong +8 goal difference. Their last 5 matches show solid form with 3 wins, 1 loss, and 1 game not played, highlighting their consistency in attack and a robust defensive record. Manchester City, on the other hand, are in 8th place in the Europa League group stage, with 6 points from 4 matches. Their record shows 2 wins and 2 losses, scoring 8 goals and conceding 4, leaving them with a +4 goal difference. Their recent form is inconsistent, with 2 wins and 2 losses in the last 4 matches, reflecting vulnerability compared to Arsenal's stronger performance. Tactics. Arsenal's tactical approach is likely to focus on dominant possession and quick attacking transitions, exploiting their impressive goal-scoring form and solid defense. Their key will be to maintain defensive discipline, as they have conceded only 1 goal in 4 matches. Manchester City will likely rely on attacking prowess to challenge Arsenal, but their inconsistency and vulnerability in losses suggest that Arsenal can exploit gaps in City's defense. The tactical battle will revolve around Arsenal controlling the midfield and using precise attacks to break City's defensive lines. Match prediction. Based on the table, Arsenal are in a higher position with a stronger defensive and offensive record. Their consistency and top-tier form give them the edge over Manchester City, who have been inconsistent in results. Therefore, the prediction is an Arsenal win, with the alternative outcome being a draw if City manage to withstand Arsenal's attacking pressure effectively. Prediction: Arsenal win or draw. That's a wrap on Week 5 England Premier League predictions. We've covered all the key matches, shared our insights, and highlighted the games you won't want to miss. If you enjoyed this video and found the predictions helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another Premier League update. Drop your thoughts and predictions in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Stay tuned, stay informed, and let's make this week's matches exciting together.